something a little different. It was a random idea that came to my mind. So we're gonna experiment, see how it goes, see if we like it. If we don't like it, that's okay too. Alright? So, the point of this reading is if you're seeking confirmation on any topic of any kind. So whatever is on your mind, you need or if there's something on your mind, something you've been thinking about, preparing for, contemplating whether you should, whatever it is, it may be. This is you've been getting confirmation, or maybe you've been getting signs and you're not sure if that's a sign. Okay? So these are like random messages to give you confirmation that on whatever it is that you're seeking confirmation on, whether that's a relationship, a job, a pursuit, whatever it may be, a creative project. It could be anything, honestly. Like, you know what's kind of funny? What's coming to my mind is I don't know if anybody has watched like the Avatar, The Last Airbender, but there's an episode where they meet a fortune teller, and Katara's like, "Should I have a mango or a papaya for breakfast?" And then she's like, "Papaya." I don't know. I just feel like it's funny. This kind of like what this reading is for. Okay, so as you can see, we have 3 lovely piles. Each pile already has their cards, their oracle, their tarot, their oracle, and their charms. Yes, there are charms, not too much, but just enough to help give you messages that you need. And there is a yes or no answer in each pile. Okay, so if there's a question that you've been wondering in regards of yes or no, there will be an answer that comes through. And even if you don't have one, there may be an answer for you that gives you confirmation there too. All right, so for pile number 1, we have the Complete Fortune Teller's Handbook. All right, so this is going to be pile number 1. All right, pile number 2, let's do the reveal. Da-da-da-da. Are you a good witch? Are you good? Or are you a good or bad witch? True and revealing. The mystical secrets of light and dark magic. No, these are not books. These are boxes. But they're cute, aren't they? Okay, so that's going to be pile 2. And then for pile number 3, move that to the side. You guys got the Oracle of the Ancients. Tarot, fate, luck, dreams, and love. Alright, that's pile number 3. Alright, so go ahead at this time to pause, meditate, do what you got to do to decide which group is yours. And timestamps will be listed down below, and I will see you guys at your pile. Hello, pile 1. If you guys were drawn to the Fortune Teller's Handbook box, this is going to be your reading. Let's find out what confirmations lie ahead for you. Alright? So, yeah, random messages. I have no idea what we're doing. Just kidding. Alright, so let's see. I have no idea what's going to come up. I doubt that I could tell you. Alright, so, okay, interesting. So each pile had something different. Different cards, different everything. Okay, trying to figure out how to lay this down. Alright, so we have the Fool in reverse, followed by the 8 of Swords, followed by the moon. Alright, I think I'm going to just lay out all the cards because they're so random. Alright, we have Big Spite? Big Spit? Big Spite? I don't know. Forgive me if I say anything wrong, I read it wrong. Alright, so we have release your creative energies, make use of them in your life. Where do I want to put this? I don't know. I don't know. Ease your inner rebel. Be yourself and create your own universe. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop there for now and work with what we got before I start pulling out more. So I don't get confused. I'm trying to figure out how do I want to lay these out. Do these fit like this? I don't even know. Okay, whatever. Are you guys able to see all that? Sorry, I'm over here adjusting things for you guys. Alright. Close enough. I say close enough, but then in here I still... Alright. So... let's see. Your message, pile number 1. Okay, sorry. So I think that you guys, pile number 1, are having difficulty with indecision or taking a leap of faith due to either a subconscious belief or fears. There could be some perfectionism going on here too as well. A combination of everything that I mentioned. Apply the message to how it fits for you. But there is like a lack of faith in oneself when it comes to taking on a new journey or a creative project. Something that brings passion to you. We do have the King of Wands as back of the deck energy. So you could be in an energy of creativity and wanting to move forward with that. And it doesn't always have to be like a creative project. It could be just something you're really driven and passionate and have high ambitions for, right? You have a drive for something. But the Fool in reverse tells me you might feel conflicted. You're not moving forward. You're not taking the chance. You're not. I mean, on another side of this, like the Fool in reverse can say that you're moving forward recklessly, but with the surrounding cards, I'm getting more so like you are not. You're afraid to move forward or take this leap of faith or take this chance. Yeah. Let me see. Keep in mind of the numbers, and like you're going to get confirmation not just from the message alone, but it's going to be from like anything. Like some of you may have wanted to see a butterfly. I don't know. Like the numbers, like this is intended to give you the confirmations that you need, whether those are numbers, images, crystals. I mean, I was drawn to specific decks for each group, so there's a particular reason for that. Okay, so Maybe some of you are into anime. I don't know, but regardless, all right, with reach for it, the back of the deck for this deck is card number 43. Have courage, awaken the warrior of light within you. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, this group is, you're hesitant on something. Whether that is like starting something, or even like maybe even connecting with others to help you along your path or your journey moving forward. There could be a fear of the unknown, of like, how is this gonna, how is this gonna plan out for me? Is this gonna be worth it? I think everybody, these are pretty normal questions that majority of us ask when we're starting something new that we don't know the outcome to. But having faith in yourself is that you're equipped with the skills. You're confident in your skills moving forward, and also not only that, but like you're open to attaining new skills and even fine-tuning the skills you already have and sharpening them and making them even better. That you're capable of handling challenges that come your way. Alright, so with this card, that would be this type of crystal. Again, I always recommend, no matter what type of reading you're listening to, trust your intuition. If you feel drawn to a particular crystal or message, look more into it, especially if it has animals or liquid crystals. Having a better understanding of the crystals will definitely help you. Because sometimes it's like it's calling to you for a reason. It's telling you like, hey, work with me, allow me to help you with whatever you're going through, right? So this meaning of this crystal, if I could get it out already. Taking spiritual action, drive, and courage. This card talks about there's a time to hesitate, there's a time to pause, and then there's a time for action. And this is the time for action. The spirit has cleared away obstacles or has made the path ready for you to start going forward. Whether there is obstacles or not, you will be able to overcome those. There is a need to be forceful, and again, message again about advocating for yourself, having faith in yourself that you're capable of handling anything that's thrown your way. Have belief in yourself and move forward. So there's something that you've been afraid to move towards, and Spirit's like, do it. I don't know what it is you're scared of, but don't be scared. Alright, we do have card number 47 with rhodonite as back of the deck energy. Okay, so this talks about harmony in relationships. So Spirit wants you, so it's okay if you've been wanting to collaborate with somebody, or you want to seek guidance or mentor information, or want to work with somebody or a group of somebody, a group of people, whether that's a company or collaboration of some kind, working with another. Spirit is working that in the background for you. So like if you get an inkling or a hint to reach out to somebody, do it, because you're being nudged for that. Like, you're being nudged for that for a reason. So if you've been like wondering, should I reach out to this person? Would this person want to work with me or collaborate with me? The answer is yes. Reach out. Okay. I mean, if you think about it, the worst case scenario, the worst thing a person can do is say no, right? So at least you'll have your answer, and then you can move on, and it's out the way. There's an obstacle that's out the way, and now you can continue looking around to find someone else that is willing to collaborate, as an example. But again, you guys want to do something, don't stop yourself from doing it. Move forward with the idea, and do it full force. Also, I want to hear. I want to say it's in your head. Spirit wants to say it's in your head, which is that 8 of Swords energy. Let's see. What else did we got? Oops. I forgot I had put it right here. Okay. So because you guys picked the fortune teller, I did pick some tea leaf cards. So I feel like, let's see. We have family matters, rat, someone working against you behind your back. So again, not all of these confirmational messages are going to be for you. And you know, for one person, there could be this one message, and then like these can be separate messages for another person. So only take what resonates and leave the rest, guys. This is the general reading, okay? I'm gonna see how I can figure out how to wrap this in together, but maybe they may even be needing to confront somebody within the family, as an example. For some of you, I'm just providing confirmation. So whatever it is that you've been on the fence about, on making a decision and what to do, this is the confirmation. These are confirmations that you've been looking for. All right. So broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. All right. You want to put that there. All right. So if, you know, if you ask for spirit to give you a sign of a seahorse or a rat, a broken bridge, I don't know, maybe y'all got like Pacific, I don't know. Those could be information, confirmation on information right there. This could also be foresight, maybe you've been feeling like something's been going on, and this is confirmation that is what's in the works. All right. Back of the deck, I do have 2 back in the deck energies because this deck is so big. I kind of split it in half and I did 2 separate piles. So we have pin, new job / career. Okay. Alright, and then we have grasshopper, situations in the balance that requires careful handling. Alright, that kind of makes sense with what's going on with the bridge card and that rat card. Alright, so if you've been feeling like someone has been working against you, they are. This would be that confirmation for you that you've been looking for. Whew. Interesting. Alright, so some more confirmation for you. We have determination. Don't be afraid of the rising tide. It will soon recede. So it's kind of like giving me like, oh, that's interesting. This card says, release your inner rebel, be yourself, and create your own universe. And then like, this is like steering the ship, right? Sorry, I don't know if I was. This is about steering the ship. This one, a helm, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, taking charge and taking control of your life and moving forward. You're not tapping. You're like working against that your Uranus energy, and you need to like stand up for yourself in some, or advocate for yourself in something. All right, the back of the deck energy right there. All these cards have that. All right, so what is this? This is the pearl, I think. Usually each card has like a different image at the corner, so something could be coming full circle. All right, but generosity. What good is treasure if you keep it for yourself? Back of the deck energy. Yeah, again, like if you have something creative, an idea, something, you know, an idea for work, I mean, that's gonna help people. But there's some type of like belief system or negative or like self-doubt or fear that is kind of like keeping you from pursuing this. And if someone's working against you, they probably are trying to sabotage you. So if there's someone that you want to work with or collaborate with, I would recommend getting in cahoots, start messaging, because someone could be sabotaging that in the background. All right, so you guys did get an advice card, so I'm going to read that. You guys got Scorpion, New Beginnings. Make sure the camera focuses. Okay, you're invited to instigate change, but you are also being warned that this transformation may be radical. Get rid of everything in your current life that can prevent you from improving. Based on this principle, destroy before rebuilding. You are promised a beneficial rebirth. Okay, and then back of the deck, advice, we have a dolphin with peace. The gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and intuition rather than overthinking things. Okay? And the moon does talk about intuition, but it's also things that are kind of in the dark right now at this time. So there are things that are happening behind the scenes. I mean, obviously we have that rat right here with someone working behind your back. So yeah, the confirmation is it should fit in whatever sense of the matter of how you're receiving it. Okay, so what else do you guys have? Let's see. I think I'm going to do charms last. Do I want to do charms last? Alright, yeah. Alright, so if you had a yes or no question, this is going to be the answer to that. If you didn't, then just listen to whatever the message is, and then that should give you some more clue or confirmation or insight. Alright, so the answer is yes. The hurdy-gurdy of happy accidents spins circumstances in your favor. You possess complete control over the situation, encouraging you to move energetically and purposefully toward bold dreams and ambitious desires. Sky is the limit. When and how? In 3 to 4 months, the bird of happiness lands in your hands. Plans are implemented. What? Sorry, guys. Plans are implemented, desires are embodied. This requires you to be very active. However, your ability for action brings you an unexpected triumph. The bird of happiness doesn't fly to just anyone. All right. Now let's look at your charms real quick and finish off the reading. All right. So let's see. You guys got I love you to the moon and back. How freaking cool is that with the moon card? Dude, that's so cool. I love that. All right. We got boo. All right. So if you've been thinking like spirit's been visiting you, this gets me like, this brings me, I know like when you say boo to like scare somebody, but like it's kind of like, for me, it's like spirit saying like, hello. Like, yes, that's me. This could also be something, you know, also, you know, because boo usually is something where you would like scare somebody with. There's something surprising could happen, which could be this You may not see this coming or expect it. Some of you are, depending on your situation. The broken bridge could also be what you don't see coming. Okay, so again, give me some like insight. Maybe the family matters could also be. Oh, that's interesting. Because while I was setting up my table, I rolled these dice, and we got Taurus in the 4th house with Saturn. So there could be some restrictions within the home, or some harsh lessons. All right, we do have the weights. It's supposed to be a little like barbell, like a little barbell thing going on. So yeah, so you could be lifting something heavy, whether energetically, physically, emotionally. These challenges are also helping you to strengthen your resilience. I want to say also like perseverance, like to keep going, to not give up. All right, so you're building strength through this ordeal. All right, we have VIP. Okay, so I feel like the VIP definitely confirms with that like person. Like if you've been with that back of the deck of the Rhodonite, if there's someone that you've been wanting to collaborate or work with, I really feel like you definitely should reach out. Let's see. Like, oh my, what? This says boo on it too. Okay, dude, that's crazy. Spirit has been sending you messages, guys. Don't ignore them. Come on, man. I'm tired of telling you, pile one. Sorry, I'm all out of breath. They got me out of breath. I don't know why. All right, so we have this little star. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a starfish or just a star. Because I actually do have some starfish charms. And with the fact that I thought about a starfish first and then seeing it as just a star, it kind of reminds me of how starfish are, where they like, if they lose, like if one of their like little arms or whatever gets cut off, a new one grows. So adapting, I mean, that kind of goes with that Scorpion card, like letting go and letting certain things die off in order for new growth to come in. And we have this little pleated sneaker. So is it pleated cleats? I don't know. Some of you may be interested in taking in sports, if that's a thing, or if you're interested in joining a team, that's another thing. If you want to be more active, there is, we do have this workout. There's something about being active. It's about moving. Like, you need to build the strength to move forward and have courage to move forward. Pile number 1, and you have lots of support on the other side, reminding you, telling you, like, as a reminder, like, you're not alone, you got this, you can do it. And I'm hearing that one dude from Adam Sandler's movie, you can do it. Alright, so I'm gonna leave you here with that pile number 1. Let me know what confirmations you got in the comments below. I'd like to hear from you. This was a super unique type of reading that came to my mind. Let me know if you guys like it, if you want me to continue doing more of these in the future. Yeah, let me help you. So tell me in the comments what y'all want, what kind of messages you want, and I will be more than happy to work with you guys and get out those messages for you. All right, so wishing you the best of luck and love on your journey moving forward. Take care till next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you guys were drawn to, are you a good or bad witch? Mystical Secrets of Light and Dark Magic little book box. This is going to be your reading. on what confirmation you need. All right. So we're just gonna go with it. Pile number 1 was interesting. I liked how it kind of unfolded for them. Let's see how it works for you guys. Every group has their own set of different cards. So let's find out what your messages are. All right. So as a reminder, I do want to remind you guys that this is a general reading, so only apply the message to how it fits for you. And I'm not gonna know everybody's like story. Like I don't know what confirmation you're looking for, so but like you're gonna know when you get it, okay? All right, so we have the transformation, transition. This is the death card. All right, and then we have the 9 of Wands with stamina. And then back of the deck energy, we have the wheel with changes. Okay, so before I pull out more cards, right off the bat, this group is, you guys, I feel like you guys have been through it with this 9 of Wands. Like you've really been hurt, and you could have even been betrayed for some of you, but there is recognition of this hurt and pain, but Spirit wants you to continue pushing through because there is good coming for you. I mean, we do have that wheel in upright, so that's positive, but it can also mean like what goes around comes around kind of stuff. So if you've been giving out good, you're going to be receiving good, good karma. But this also talks about like changes for the better, okay? So if someone is leaving your life, this because they had to go, in order for these new positive changes to be coming through, okay? So like, let's say you ended a job or you got fired, there's something better coming through or coming in for you, and it was time for you to like let that go. All right, apply the message to how it fits for you guys, but there is something leaving in order for something new to come in. And the 9 of Wands is about perseverance. It is about continuing to keep going, because you're so close. You're almost at the end, right, of this lesson, of this cycle, or of obtaining the goal that you had once started the journey on to begin with, right? So next we have cracked crystal, time to heal yourself. All right. Back of the deck energy, we do have, we have narcissistic nymph, take back your own power, card number 29. We have card number 8, 9, and 13. So 4, 9, 8, and 11. Those could all be numbers that you're seeking for confirmation, or maybe you've been seeing those numbers frequently. There may be some habits that need to be cleaned up or taken away. You may be overgiving, pile number 2. You may be giving too much, and sacrificing yourself. And whether this is towards a job, a person, a relationship, a group, a company, I don't know, whatever it may be, you've been doing too much, and now's the time to kind of like make those changes. There's some positive changes that are going to be taking place, but something's going to be removed. Whether that has happened already or about to happen, or if you're wondering why it happened. Okay, so like everybody's on their own journey. So storyline's going to be different for everybody. All right, so the next card we have is card number 37 with Time Out. Your guys' cards are bigger. I don't know where to put them. All right. Is that, I can't tell if that's, there we go. It's a little blurry. All right. Time out. You need to pause. Pile number 2. You need to stop trying to fix the situation. You need to stop going against what your body is telling you, okay? We have intuition, card number, excuse me, card number 22 is back of the deck energy. 3 plus 7 is 10, which means the end of a cycle, and something needs to come to an end, all right? Whether this is overgiving yourself, confirmation that you're giving too much, trusting your intuition, listening to your body and what it's telling you, and honoring it, okay? Let's see. You guys got some predictive messages. All right, so we have tough it out. All right, again, that's what that 9 of Wands, that stamina. And then we have requires skill and balance. So there may be like okay, so yeah, I mean with the 9 of Wands and then these two cards together, they kind of make sense. Where it's like, yeah, it's tough right now. The situation is hard, but you gotta tough it out, and that this will require you to keep yourself balanced, or skills of balancing yourself or the situation. I mean, you'll know what needs balancing in your life, whether that is the scales between you and a person, you and your job, etc., right? Trusting your intuition to guide you through, but there's changes are coming in for a positive. So you feeling cracked open, like you might not even like that. You may not like the fact that you've been. I mean, there might be some realization that hurts, but you still got to keep go through it, because you can't heal from it if you don't allow it. Because like the transition card talks about, you need to letting it burn. You need to let it die in order for new growth to come in. So something needs to let go. Okay, you need to let it go. Oh, and then back of the deck energy we have with that is choose words carefully. So be mindful of how you're handling the situation. Maybe this is going to require you to be a little bit more graceful or handling it with more grace. Or the situation is teaching you that. Maybe you want to go off like this dog and just like tear something up. But now it's not the time or place for that. You're going to be exerting too much energy that you don't have. Okay? So I feel like your guys' reading is going to be a lot more faster than pile 1 was, because pile 1's kind of like the experiment of how I'm reading, and now I'm kind of getting a little gist. But also your messages are kind of repeating themselves too. So, alright, anyways, moving on. We have be present. Use the hours, don't count them. Okay, we got a little sundial right here. All right. So there's something about time that's important. We have your back of the deck energy. We do have patience. Wait for the fruit to ripen. Okay, you know, we do have that timeout. Focus, like, again, there's like something about connecting with your body and listening to your body. That's gonna, I think that's gonna help you recenter yourself, reconnect with yourself. You're intuitively being guided. Your intuition is guiding you to the right ways of handling or the direction you want to move in. Okay, so listen to your intuition. All right, your advice cards, you guys got a couple of them, so let's go ahead and get those. All right, we have new adventures. Today I open myself up to new adventures. I go out and do something I've been holding back from. I move through the fear rather than let it control me. I trust my intuition and follow my desires. Unique lives. I respect everyone's individual decisions and way of life. We are each on our own unique journeys, and my way isn't the only way. My job is not to change others, but to simply love them. And then that means you love them for who they are, and if they choose to walk away, then you let them walk away, because that is the most loving thing that you can do for someone and for yourself. Because, I don't know why I need to say because, but sometimes you're the messenger and sometimes you're not. But you disrespect yourself when you beg someone to stay because they don't see the value you bring. And if someone is being called to go somewhere else and do something else with their lives, the most loving act that you can do is allow them to go do what they need to do. And even if you, let's say they're going down a path that's wrong, they're just going to drag you down into their muck. And as tough as that is hard to hear, you can't force someone to heal. So it is a loving act because you are allowing them to face the consequences of their actions, so then they will in turn, you can hope in that in turn that they will learn from their lessons, so to speak. Okay, so yeah, I don't know, someone needed to hear that. All right, and then we have tune in. Today, before doing what I normally do, I will take a moment to slow down. Boom, time out. All right, to place my hands at my heart space and take a few deep breaths, I will ask myself what I truly want, and I will honor however I am feeling. Guys, this is about you guys getting more tapped into your physical body and learning to listen to what your body is telling you and what it needs, and acknowledging. So there is like I want to say like reconnecting with yourself. You're Look at back of the deck energy. We got balance. We got, didn't I say like the tipping of scales? Like you're giving too much in a situation. All right. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends and having self-care time. So learning this this situation requires skill and balance. So balancing, work and fun, give and take, I don't need to keep repeating myself. All right. All right, so this is moving along a lot faster than pile number one, let me tell you. All right, so with that said, I feel like your message was so simple. All right, if you had a yes or no question, this is going to be the answer to your yes or no question. If you did not, that is fine. You might find an answer within. You might receive a confirmation within the answer. All right. So the answer is, if I could get this, whatever. I'm going to read it to you guys anyway. But the answer is yes. Yeah, I can zoom in on that. All right. Unprecedented joy and happiness. Intense inspiration visits you in a whirlpool of events coming to you as a result of your high frequency energy. Combined with a favorable set of circumstances, you are now directed towards a different path in life. Those who underestimate you will be in for a shock. I mean, you do have the wheel. This is big, big energy. With that 10, something is coming or going away. So whether that is like you changing something in your life, whether it's walking away from someone or allowing someone to walk away, you quitting a job, moving, whatever it may be, something big is changing, but it's happening for you in the best way possible. All right. How and when? You have total control over the situation. Previously hidden information appears once you see the bigger picture in 2 to 3 weeks. It becomes bigger once you understand that life is too short for the small stuff. Regardless, play the situation in your favor with delicacy. All right. So let's finish off the reading with the charms. Alrighty. Alrighty, so we do have this 2 of clubs. I want to get that out the way. And typically, clubs are positive signs, but this is about challenges and outcome. Challenges and gossip. So there could be some positive gossip about these changes that are happening. All right. And the challenges that could be coming up are positive challenges or things that are helping you to toughen you up, or like, how do I want to say this? Like, it could be positive changes that are helping you develop skills, okay, that are required while moving forward or pursuing, or something that you're being prepared for it's helping you, okay? So the challenges are helping you to better yourself in some way, shape, or form, whether that's fine-tuning a skill you already have and making it better, or gaining new skills, or learning new skills. Okay, all right. So we do have Jerry from Tom and Jerry. So maybe some of you are Tom and Jerry fans. Maybe you were looking for confirmation. Maybe if this is about someone else and that's confirmation, and maybe they like that, show or whatever. You're gonna know. Like, when you see these confirmations, you're gonna know. On another side note, also, he's a mouse. So maybe you've been seeing mice. That would be confirmation as well. All right, so we have U.S. Marshal. We have Pinky Promise, like a little Pinky Promise thing going on over here. Is it gonna... So making a promise to yourself. Maybe this is being taking back authority. Maybe there's something that has to do with authority. Maybe some of you want to go work. Man, hello, thank you. 10 years later. All right. Maybe some of you are, I don't know. Like, I feel like some of these charms, they can fall into so many different stories. Like, let's say someone you're with that needs to fall away or needs to be removed from your life ends up going to jail, and that needed to happen. And it's not your job to go bail them out, or it's not your job to, I don't know, whatever it may be. All right, some of you may want to pursue that as a career. I don't know. All right, we do have this cute guitar. With little musical notes on it. All right. Have some of you been wanting to pursue music or pick up an instrument and learn? We have this seashell. We have this whisk. Now this kind of reminds me of like when you're baking or like when you're cooking and you're whisking in ingredients. So there may be, like, maybe some of you want to pursue baking, or, you know, this could be habits that are dying away. Like you choosing to choose your goals and pursue despite the setbacks, despite the hardship, and choosing to stay committed to your promise to yourself or a promise to a goal. Maybe some of you are trying to pursue, I feel like for some of you, there's like a lot of people that are trying to pursue certain careers or like a skill set, and then there's some of you that are like there's going to be like a fallout of some kind, like getting fired from a job, or someone leaving your life could be another thing too. Alright, so we also have I love basketball. That could be you, that could be someone else. Confirmation for you, regardless. And then we also have this, I forgot what the heck this thing's called. The thing that you hear, that they hear your heartbeat with. So going after your passions, what it is that you want, go for it. You deserve to go for it. Some of you could even be are nurses, are RNs. What else is there? Like, I don't know, I'm getting paramedics too coming through, but there is, you know, also nursing yourself back, like nursing yourself, you know, taking that time out to take care of your own needs is what's necessary too. And with Jerry here, it kind of reminds me of, you know how he always, like in the brick of time, always like doesn't get caught, or you might find yourself in one of those type of circumstances. And shells can represent or resemble or symbolize protection, resilience, and abundance. So if you were asking for spirit for a sign for any particular like item, this would be it. It could be the overall message. It could be a combination of all, whatever it may be. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that here for you, pile number 2. Let me know down below what you guys think of this reading. It was just a random idea that came to my mind, and yeah, it was interesting. I like it. It's kind of fun. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Do you want me to do this more often moving forward? And what confirmations did you receive in the reading? I like to hear from you guys. I like it when I get to read your guys' comments, of course. And yeah, wishing you the best of luck and love on your journey moving forward. Take care till next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you guys were drawn to the Oracle of the Ancients little book box, this is going to be your reading. I don't know if I specified, but every group got their own set of oracles, tarot, all of the wonderful things. So yeah, this is meant to give you confirmation on whatever it is you've been asking confirmation of. So it could be based off on, since I've already read for pile 1 and number 2, it could be the message itself. It could be little items, numbers, animals, objects. You'll know. Your intuition will let you know. You'll know. All right. So let's get into it. All right. If I can get these cards out, that would be nice. All right. We're gonna start off with the tarot. And we have the Lovers, followed by the Death card, and your back of the deck energy is the lovely High Priestess. All right. Alright, so confirmation for you, pile number 3. Let's find out what your confirmation is. Let's see. Let's get some. We have Scorpion with power. We have the Llama with endurance. And then we have the Octopus with flexibility. These cards are so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You guys got a lot of animals, so you guys may have been asking for messages with an animal with this group. Let's see, what is your back of the deck energy? If I can get her out. We have the Horse with Journey. Something's been kind of hard with this planet, with the Saturn. It looks like Saturn to me. We have two cards with moons on here. So that kind of tells me that there may be a cycle wrapping up, or there could be something hidden. I mean, that does go pretty well with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about things unseen. Alright, happening. With the Lovers and the Death card, there may be a decision to choosing to put something to rest, or a decision not working out. You know, a decision could be anything. It could even be a relationship as well. And the Octopus does talk about problem solving, being flexible and open to change, and adapting. So it's also about like to keep an open mind to the changes that are forthcoming. Okay, so the Scorpio obviously is talking about taking back your power, taking control of a situation, and to protect yourself and your allies. Alright, so you may need to make a decision to cut something off and put it to rest. And your intuition is telling you this. with the High Priestess's back of the deck. All right. There could be something that's going on behind the scenes that you're unaware of at this time, but I feel like you're going to, some things are going to come to light. Your intuition is not wrong. All right. The Llama here is telling you that if you, despite any hardships, anything that feels heavy, to keep moving, keep pushing, keep going, because your endurance will be successful. So there's a need to claim back your power by making a decision to cut something off. You're gonna know what that decision is, or what needs to be cut off. You need to be honest with yourself, whether this is a habit, a choice of handling a situation the way, you know, oh, it's always been like this, or I don't know. It's going to vary for each of you. This could be a choice of a career, a person. Something's got to go, and because it's no longer good for you, or it's not good for you. And this is telling you to take back your power, to make the decision, to protect and honor yourself, to continue moving forward despite any hardships that you're dealing with, to continue, because you will have success. Your endurance will reap rewards. And then your approach is the need to, with the octopus, to problem solve, because the octopus is a highly intelligent creature, but it's also telling you to that your situation may require some problem solving, but also like your approach to it may need to be more flexible, and you may have to adapt to the new situation or circumstances. All right, so we have waxing moon. Now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. All right, and then back of the deck energy, we have a frog. All right, the path has been cleared for you to make a change that previously seemed unachievable. All right, so maybe you've held yourself back for whatever reason, and now it's your time to take action. All right. We have religion and spirituality. All right. So these are some changes that are occurring. And we have spiritual growth. So you're maturing, you're growing. Some of you may be choosing a new religious practice, or I want to show you guys your back of the deck energy, which is relationship dynamics. Okay, so with these three cards, what I'm getting is that you guys could be embarking a new spiritual endeavor. Your belief system could be challenging others, loved ones, family, partners. There is a decision. You are choosing to change your mind. There's something that's like that once worked out for you is not like working out for you. I feel like that this group is either spiritually taking back their power in some way, shape, or form, could be changing their religious belief views or changing, and there could be conflict that arises within the home, with friends, family, with others in general. Yeah, like all of those things could be happening, or maybe it's just the fact that it's changing. You are connecting more with yourself on a spiritual level, and you are choosing to honor yourself. And so like in some cases, if you dimmed your light or kept the peace kind of, as an example, now you're no longer able to do that because you are acknowledging your feelings as an example of that. Now that may resonate for some of you and that may not for all of you, but there is growth, spirit, deep transformational growth happening for this pile, and you guys are making a decision to cut certain things out. Whether that is, I mean, I can sit here and like guess for days what it is you're cutting out. For some of you, it's going to be a person or a group of people. It could be even a career. It could be you cutting off vices. It could be you cutting off, and so, you know, with religion and spirituality, you know, no longer. Maybe you were, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw out an example, but like, what if you were like more Christian and now you're more into the cult, as an example of that. All right. All right. So some more information, or well, I shouldn't say information, more confirmation for you. We have this lovely little piggy. Alright, and his message for you is maintain self-worth and self-esteem. Archangels Mary, Gabriel, and Uriel. Alright, and then we have this cute little cat. Alright. Be relaxed and independent with Archangel Raphael. Alright, yeah, so you could be leaving a situation or walking away, choosing to walk away from something and claiming your independence. So yeah, apply that message to how it fits for you, okay? Your back of the deck energy for that deck, we have the Rat. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Archangels Gabriel and Sadiqo? Okay, I'm sorry if I'm butchering. if I'm not reading that properly, I do apologize. Yeah, but okay. So, continuing, we have another confirmation. We have hope. An idea like a single acorn can start a wondrous forest. Alright. So, yeah. Alright, so your back of the deck energy. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this group asked for like animals as their confirmation, because there's just so many animals coming through for this particular pile in general. Alright. So we have back of the deck energy, we have uncertainty. The shades of gray within the fog will eventually lift. So anything that you feel doubtful of, it kind of reminds me of like the High Priestess, this back of the deck energy. Whatever is happening behind the scenes, she can read between the lines. She knows what's going on because her intuition guides her. The card also talks about things happening behind the scenes, right? So try and do that so that I can refocus my camera. I don't know why it does that, but okay. All right, so if you have a yes or no question in mind, pile number 3. This is going to be the answer to your yes or no question. If you did not have a yes or no question, that is okay. I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning of each pile, because some people might just skip to their reading instead of listening to the whole intro, but I did mention in the intro that there was a yes or no card. Okay, I don't know why you're the only pile that I mentioned this. I'm like having this thought. So somebody just skipped to this pile and they're like, wait, I didn't know there was a yes or no question. It's okay. So you'll, even if you didn't have one, you'll have an answer. You'll get confirmation or you'll get a message. The message will fit in some way, shape, or form. All right. So pile number 3. The answer to your yes or no question is no. There we go. Took it 10 years to. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and read that too. No. Circumstances require a more careful approach. Much more careful. However, the infallibility of your decisions give birth to colossal opportunities and the incredible means for their implementation. But again, be careful. How and when? In only 1 to 2 months, waves from the ocean of luck accelerate previously slowed processes. They wash away your doubts and fears, allowing you to get what you want quickly. Trust in your ability to adjust. Allow events to take their course. Thus is the might of the ocean. All right. So I'm gonna move that up here, and then we are going to finalize the reading with the lovely charms that were picked out for you guys. All right. Oh, this thing's dirty. Sorry. I don't know. I don't like it when I see them all dirty. But it makes sense, you know, I have a mixture of different materials. So, of course, some of them are going to get dirty. But it just bugs me. I don't know why. That's just a me thing. Alright. Look at that. You're doing great. You're doing great. Why is it not focusing? Boom. Alright, and then we have fight for it. And then we have this cute jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lanterns represent abundance and protection. Alright. We have this little tea kettle. This beautiful flower. So you're blooming. Yeah, that takes time. Okay. We have a watermelon, slice of watermelon. We have this lovely, is this like where pearls come from? Is this a clam? Oh yeah, look, guys, got a little pearl in it too. If I can, is this gonna like let me, hold on, let me see if I can, look at the little pearl. Oh. How cute. Man, I need to clip my nails. Alright, sorry. Someone here's definitely a perfectionist. But, pearl. There's some abundance coming in for you guys. Pile number 3. Let's see. What else? So you guys got more animals. You guys got a dolphin. Oops. So, a dolphin. Definitely intelligent, learning to have fun. Alright, we have the moon. Again, there's something about the moon. Some of you guys could be Cancers. Yeah, we got some water signs here. We have all 3 water signs present in the reading, plus Gemini energy in the mix. You're the only pile that I mentioned zodiac signs with, so that's interesting. Okay, so if your sign was said, then that would be confirmation for you guys as well. We have this cute little deer. Alright, it's kind of giving me Bambi vibes, like when he first gets born into the world. So like this could be like you starting your new journey, whether it's the spiritual journey or you getting your footing when it comes to taking back your power or advocating for yourself, because we do have fight for it. All right. We have this lovely sun, so good things are coming your way. Yeah, it could be a Leo. That gives me Leo vibes. Now, I don't know what kind of bird this is, but it's a bird. So if you happen to know if this happens to be a particular bird, let me know. But you could be receiving messages from spirit. Maybe you wanted birds as confirmation. There could be roses as confirmation. Over some time, beautiful things come from pressure, and you know, now you're being, maybe this is also a message about you opening up with your gifts. You know, if you're opening up about your spiritual gifts, as an example, there, you know, with the tea kettle, this kind of makes me feel like that there might be some, like, you might be dealing with some setbacks, like within your family or with your relationship dynamics because of these changes. But don't let that stop you, okay? You know, I did mention with the back of the deck with the horse energy, oh, that's interesting. All right, so I see Saturn with the rings, so you're learning here. And the reason why I said that's interesting, because when I picked up the horse card to show you the back of the deck, doesn't this bird kind of look like this bird? Or maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but they kind of look alike. Which, there's a robin with rebirth, so that scorpion energy you know, dude, that definitely resonates. Oh my goodness. So maybe some of you guys like robins. And robins also represent, like, when you see a robin, that's how you know when spring's coming. So spring represents a new cycle, a new beginning, it's newness. So yeah, definitely I would look into these animals' spiritual meanings. These could have been confirmation for you, like maybe you specifically have been seeing these animals quite often, or you ask spirit to give you messages or show me this, you know, kind of stuff in order for me to confirm whatever it may be. But something sweet is on the way. And any challenges that you guys are faced with, you keep pushing through. You're doing an awesome job. You're adapting to your situation. Just remember to stay flexible in your approach and never give up on yourself. Pile number 3. All right, so I'm gonna leave that here for you guys. Let me know down in the comments what confirmation did you guys receive from this reading. Let me know what you guys thought about it. It was just a random idea that came to my mind. It was actually kind of fun. I actually had fun doing these readings. I didn't know what I was doing at first, but like it started to make more sense as I started doing the readings. But I had fun. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. And yeah, wishing you the best of luck and love on your journey moving forward. And take care till next time. Bye.